So alright guys, so now I want to use this as a ground floor slab. Ground floor slab as a structural ground floor slab. So now I'll just want to take this out like this. Let me take it out. Let me take it out. So don't forget your shift FE F8, sorry. Or something like this. Just put that one aside, don't worry, put that one aside. I want to use it as my ground floor slab, then erase. So now we have this. So then all you need next is the mesh properties. Is either you use the icon, mm, either you use the icon, and so this is the icon of the mesh properties. You click on it like this, then you go to the structural drawing template. I'll share this with you. Then we have something like this. Click on the inner one. So now you can have something like this. Let me see. If you don't worry, I will change it. And have something like this. That's for the start. So now you're changing into the structural drawing already because everything is changed. So now, so you confirm if the wall is 230 or 225. You click it from here to here. You see the wall is 225. Then the center to center has to be 112.5. Then you know what you do is that I just want to erase this. Okay, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I just want to keep it. Don't worry, I'll keep it. I'll keep it. Don't worry. Okay. So you have something like this. You have something like this. So the next thing for you to do is that the internal has to be 112.5. Then you use your offset. So on your keyboard, just O spacebar, then 112.5 spacebar. Then so you have a center line. That's the center. So the other side also you click on it, put it at the center. So you do this all through. Do this all through. So once you're done with the center line, so next step for you is that you match property again for the internal MA spacebar. So you match property again, go to the structural template, click on the center line, click on it. You use MA spacebar to click on it. And then you come again to the center, you highlight it, the center, and you see you have something like this again. So you're already on your structural drawing now. And mind you, doing this doesn't mean that this is how all the structural drawing is going to be. Everybody have their own style of drawing. The only thing that matters is that you know the basics. You understand? So this is my own, template, and that's why I'm using this. Another person might use another one. So don't think that this, that's the end. So you just have to know the basics. That's all. So I have something like this now. Now this is my ground floor. I haven't put what's it called column. I've not put that one. I just want to have this now. This is my ground floor layout now. Now I want to have a first floor layout. First floor layout. So if you want to have a first floor layout, you have to carry your architectural first floor layout. You just have to, bring it out again. Just bring it out again. Copy, bring it out again. Once you bring it out, let me just move this like this. And shift E, and move this like this. So you copy this one out to the other side. This is our ground floor. Just copy this to the other side. Copy to the other side. Now you go to the architecture that you copied out. Just erase. Let me just pause. So now you've removed all the dimension. So next for you to do is that just make sure the external walls, click on it, the external walls, and find the reference point. And my reference point right there is the staircase area. Staircase area is my reference, which is this side. This side. So I'll just come the side, all the external area. Just highlighted it. like this, highlight it like this. We have something like this. You don't want to just highlight it, just highlight it. So we have something like this. Here we have something like this. It comes here. Let me see. So that's another thing. We also have a terrace here. So if you highlight this one also, we have a terrace here that comes like this that ends here. So I can even use this as my reference point, the last edge. This edge. I can use it as my reference point. CO space bar, space bar. Let me use this last edge as my reference point. I pick it from the last edge, drop it there. Can you see? So this gives me a perspective of my, what's it called? Of my first floor slab, you know, from my first floor slab. So this is how I go with it. So here I just want to have a roundup like this. So you can just like this, I just want to have something like this. But that's to change. So there is a mistake. There's a mistake. Let me just adjust that. Let me adjust that. I should use this as my reference point. Let me adjust that. Let me adjust the mistake. I'll highlight all this. Highlight all this. Because this is a cantilever, so it's not possible for it to now be here. So this is a cantilever. That's a mistake. Okay, let me rectify that now. So this also span through. Click on shift to unselect of this. Then we have something like this to be here. So this is exactly how it's going to look like. See, this is exactly going to look like. So now let me just bring this up so that it can work well. So I want to have something like this. I'll just stretch it out, I'll just stretch, I click on this like this S space bar, stretch it out, just highlight all these. I don't want this, then just have something like this. Then click. You see, what I did there was like, Control Z. What I did was like I click on this, then EX space bar, just bring it up. Then click on this, see space bar. Because if you look at the architectural drawing, you will see it is the last. Can you see? Last place that it doesn't come to this side, that comes out. So I want something like that. And then these I want a straight line. Just J, don't forget joint, J space bar, this space bar, J, this space bar. So I also have something like this also. Let me erase this. Let me erase this. Something like this. I have this here before, but it goes through. Then CO space bar. Don't forget, I want to copy selection. CO space bar 225. Then CO space bar again. Then 112.5. I have something like this. MA space bar. Then something like this. So I want everything to be a beam. I want everything to be a beam. Yeah, be a beam. So that's I stretched. Sorry. I click on this. I click on S space bar. Then I stretched. So I have something like this. Yeah. So for me now, I can also, okay, I don't want to do that, but let me just extend this beam into this place, extend this to that place. Then this is a cantilever, end, and don't mind the cantilever start from inside, from the center to outside. That means I'll be having a 225 that goes in. So from here, I can have something like this. From here, I can have something like this. So I have to trim. Don't forget, I have to trim. Those are the icons, I need to know. So I have to trim. So I have something like this now as my first floor layout. And let me just use match properties for that. Match properties. So I have something like this. Then MA, okay, sorry, offset O space bar 112.5. So I have something like this. Something like this. Okay, then. All right. Those are the outside. Might be nice if I can change this to a cantilever slab. Let me change the first one to a cantilever slab. Stretch this out. I'll extend this. Click on this EX spacebar. I'll extend this. And I'll change the upper one to a cantilever slab. I'll change it to a cantilever slab. Let me just extend this. And MA spacebar. Click on this. Click on this. Then click on this. So I'm changing this to a cantilever slab because of because of because of this point. Because of this point. I just want something like this. I want something like this. So this is the layout, for the first floor. So I have to go back to the architectural drawing to check again. So if this is the layout, then let's place our column, column position of the layout. Then you have to bring your column, you copy your column, copy it from here. So CO spacebar from the center, F8, you have something like this. So from here now, I can see that okay, from the first floor, this joint, at grid line A and 1, I put it at the center there. And mind you, you have to avoid windows when you are placing your column. So I put it at the center. I have something like this. So I'll check again. Should I put it here or here? But I want to decide. The decision is yours. So me, I want to put it at A, C, D, and E. A, C, D, and E. The E is here, right here. Then I have to locate that. But I'll stop at this point here. I'll just put here, this here, here, and here. Okay. So I have something like this. Then click on this again. CO space bar. Click on it again to confirm the position again. So I've put it at 1. So I want to put it at 3. At this 3. At this 3, I'll put it at the center of the 3. I'll put it at the let me put it, because I have to avoid windows and doors. So I'll put it here. I'll put it here also. And okay, let me do this. I'll put it here. Then I'll put it here. Here there is a door here. It's near the door. You can see there's a door here. It's near the doors. So I don't want to put it there because this is higher. Is higher than the alignment of the door. So I don't want to put it there. So let me just put it here. Then find another place to put. So next step is that I want to put it here. Let me confirm if there is no door there. So let me confirm out. Okay, let me put it here. Yeah. Okay. So and the last point here, let me put it here. So this is the decision making as a structural engineer. You have to decide where to place your column, if it's going to work well, because you have to consider analysis also. So we have something like this. So if I'm to have something like this, then my analysis is not going to be okay. It's going to have a sway because now I'm having a point load on this beam. I'm having a point load on this beam also, so I have to, at least have a support at this area. So that is why initially I have something like this here. So you click on this here, click on this here, CO space bar. And let me use this. Click on it here, then place it here. Place it here. So now I have something like this. So for me, I can say, okay, This is okay and this is good because you have to look at the stability. I told you earlier the stability and the economize of the structure. So for me now, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this structure like this. The placement of the column like this. I'm okay with this. And let's introduce to the first floor also. So mind you, all the ground floor columns are going under the first floor. If it's not going through, maybe continue. And if it's continuing, then you have to decide. So we'll do that now. So these are all the columns. I've placed this before. Let me just remove it so that you can understand. So guys, now let's do the first floor column. So we want to confirm the columns that are starting from the foundation, if they are going through the first floor or they are terminating at the first floor. So I'll click on all these. These are ground floor. Click on all these, this, like this. Click on this. So you have something like this. Then C O spacebar. So let me use this joint, the staircase area, then place it at the you know at this place, staircase area. Can you see now? I'll place it here now. So you can see one of these joints goes through to the bedroom. So that means if I want to continue this column, we are going to have column at the bedroom, which is not acceptable, and this one is going to terminate at the first floor slab. All right. So let me just change this to a red. You go to view here. Sorry. What's this? Okay. Let me have my uh, okay. Let me just change this very let me just change this to red. The one that are terminating, I change them to red. I change it to red now. It's terminating at the first floor slab. All right. So this is also forced to a space. It's also terminating at the first floor slab. You see now. Okay. So let me just M a spacebar. I'll click on it. Then I'll shows that it's terminating. All right. So you come. This one is also terminating. M a spacebar. You click on it. Then have something like this. So let's confirm. So all these one are continuing because they are inside the wall of first floor layout. And you see this one is also continuing. I will leave it like that. So this one falls in the window position. So this one is also terminating. I will remove it also. So this one falls in well in the wall. So it's okay. Let's leave it like that. This one is okay. And this one is okay. This one is okay. This one is okay. So the ones that are terminating, I will just identify them as C2. So I will click on this now. The ones that are terminating, click on this, click on this. I'll copy them, to the first floor layout so that I can know. Yes, you guys are terminating it. Oh, so that's a mistake. Okay, let's have something like this. Click on this, click on and okay, I have this also. So let me just move spacebar. Let me just move. Okay, let me just pick this part. Move to this place. So at this place at the first floor layout, just do something like this. Just cross this out as your space, for for the staircase. So now all these are terminating. The red ones are terminating, and the white ones are continuing. So that means I have all these are continuing. All these are continuing. This one are terminating. All these are continuing. This, 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 and this. So they are continuing. I'll just have to leave that C on space bar and just pick it from center A. So wherever you pick, you drop it also there. So you pick it from here, you drop it there. And mind you, I extend this beam the other time. So because when we want to draw now, so now I'm done with the first floor slab. I want to have something like this. So now if a slab really want to start from, okay, I can also have something like this. Something like this to to anchor this as analysis purpose. Let me have something like this also to anchor the cantilever. Let me have something like this. Let me have something like this to anchor the cantilever. So these are going to draw cantilever back. You know, let me just have something like this for the cantilever purpose. All right. Okay. So now if the so this one is terminating, so we have something like this. So now if I want to continue now, so I can copy this, I can see O space bar just from the edge here. So I have a column here. The column that's there initially, we have a column here initially that terminated at the center here. This center here. Now this column now just bring it here. So bringing it here, it makes me feel okay that I can, it's going to start from here at the first floor, at the first floor slab. So you come here again. So which one again is terminating here? Here is also terminating. There is a column here that is terminating. I'll bring it here also. So I can bring it here also. It's terminating to this side. I'll bring it to this side. So that that's the purpose of this beam also for so that the column can start on a beam. The column can start on a beam. So now that's that for down. So the analysis here can for me is okay. For me is okay like this. It's okay. So now let's go. This is a ground floor slab. The convection actually is a ground floor layout, ground floor layout, and this is the first floor, and this is the first floor. So and this is the first floor layout. So I have something like this. So now I also have my roof beam because it's a one floor story because sorry that's a mistake. Okay. So let me just have something like this one. So I have this as my roof layout. Roof layout. So my roof layout now, just RE spacebar, and then I will generate. So if you have something like this on your laptop, just make sure you click on type the command RE spacebar is going to regenerate. So now as for the roof now, for the roof, just have something like this, bring it down. Have something like bring it down 225, and this has already shifted. That's already shifted from the first floor. So now we still have something like this. For me, I can remove. So this has already also shifted also to this place. Then for me, I'll decide to, because it's a roof beam, I decide to trim this out to have something like this. And just so this I can have something like this 225. Then you have our center 112, sorry 112, 112.5, something like this. And also then MA space bar, click this and put it there. So for me this is not necessary again because I'm cutting this off. I'll cut this off. I'll just have it, this as a beam. I'll have a beam. Click on this TR space bar, and then erase add something like this for the beam there. So just try to save or something like this also. So this one is not continuing, then you have to remove this. We have something like this. So now for here, I'll just extend this, extend this, and this is. Let me confirm if this is continuing. Edge here. Okay, it's continue. Continue. Yeah. I'll just have something on that. So we can have something like this. Have something like this. Something like this. So everything is roof. You can just highlight everything is roof. And so have something like this. So this is also terminating. That is terminating. So that tells you that you can add another columns again in this first floor. To confirm that okay, this place I want another column to start from first floor to the roof level. So you can see now all these are my roof layouts. All this is roof layout. Let's trim this out. This is roof layout. This is roof layout. So to save our time and and to make sure we achieve more, so I will give more of architectural drawing and more of architectural drawing for this for you to practice, for you to change. So, I have to make another one for you guys so that you can work with also. So this is just a simple conversion of this, and this will be our first and to work with. And I'm very, very sure that if you can work with this, it will be very, very easy for you, you know, to start because these are not changing. The process of drawing all these are not changing. The process of drawing these are not changing. Drawing these are not changing. The only thing that changed is the layout every time. Because architectural drawing, you draw new drawings. So it depends on how you can, convert that, interpret that to a structural drawing. So I'll leave it to you and work with it. So thank you very much and have a good time.